Hi MUTU Mamas, I'm Francesca, your MUTU Fitness Pro. In this week's workout, we will be introducing the kettlebell swing. To begin with, choose a weight that is not too heavy so we can get the technique right. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use one dumbbell or a set of dumbbells. In week 2, we introduced the movement in the transverse plane. And what I mean the transverse plane, it's a rotation. That precise movement was done, we did it with a dumbbell while kneeling down. However, this week, we will be looking at the same movement, but from a split stance position. So be prepared to have your balance challenged a little bit. Also, as you're all becoming stronger each week, we will be mixing your half push-up with a challenging core exercise. My 2 tips are: focus on diaphragmatic breathing when movement becomes a bit challenging. However, listen to your body always. So yes, push yourself as much as you can, but if the workout or the exercises become too much for you, then stop. Side lunges with in-sync dumbbell shoulder press. Grab a pair of dumbbells and stand with feet together or hip width apart. Bring the dumbbells at shoulder level. Breathe in, take a long step out to the right, landing with the toes of the right foot pointing straight. Drop the pelvis towards the right heel, keeping the chest behind the right knee and the left leg straight. Push yourself back up to standing position, starting to lift the dumbbells above your head, breathing out, contracting your abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor. Repeat for 20 repetitions in total, either alternating or working on one side at a time. Half push-up with alternating knees to elbow from a plank. Get on all 4 with shoulders over the wrists and chest between the hands. Keep arms, shoulders on mat width. Keep the gaze forward and collarbone pointing straight ahead of you. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and drop chest and belly towards the mat, contracting the abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor. Breathe in as you push yourself up. Lift both knees off the floor to get in a plank position and pull the right knee towards the right elbow first, then the left knee towards the left elbow. As you breathe out, contract your lower abdominals and lift your pelvic floor. Hint: when in full plank position, keep the chest above your hands and pelvis parallel to the mat. Repeat for 12 repetitions. Kettlebell swing. Stand with feet shoulder width, holding the kettlebell with both hands. Breathe in, swing the kettlebell between your legs as you simultaneously bend the knees and pull the tailbone back and up. Keep the collarbone and ribs pointing upwards. Breathe out as you swing the pelvis forward towards the arms, extending the knees and squeezing the glutes, while simultaneously lift the kettlebell at either belly or chest level. Contract the abdominals and squeeze the shoulder blades during the lift, repeating for 15 to 20 repetitions. Split squat with dumbbell wood chop. Grab a dumbbell and stand in a split stance with the heel of the back foot off the floor and both feet and hips pointing straight. Keep the shoulders above the hips, collarbone and ribs pointing upwards, and hold the dumbbell with both hands on the right hip. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and drop the back knee towards the mat, keeping the shoulders on the hip while simultaneously rotating the arms from the right hip to the left shoulder, contracting your abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor. Lift yourself back up and bring the dumbbell to the right hip. Repeat for 12 repetitions on each leg before switching side. Half plank with thread the needle. Sit on the right hip bone and place the right elbow under the armpit. Bend the knees and align the heels towards the back of the mat and the back of the head towards the tailbone. Lift the pelvis up and the left arm above the shoulder. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out as you bring the left arm under the right shoulder, rotating the chest towards the mat and contracting the abdominals. Bring the arm back to the starting position as you breathe in. Hint: don't drop the pelvis down during the rotation. However, you can take a little break between repetitions by dropping the pelvis on the mat if it becomes too challenging for the shoulder. Repeat for 10 to 12 repetitions on each side before switching. Supine dumbbell skull crusher with in-sync single leg drop. Grab one or a set of dumbbells and lie on your back. Start with legs either straight or bent above the belly button and the dumbbell behind the head, either on the floor or slightly elevated. Keep elbows bent and biceps close to the cheekbones. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and lift the dumbbells above your forehead while simultaneously dropping one of the legs towards the mat, either straight or bent at the knee. Contract your abdominals and lift your pelvic floor. Breathe in, lift the leg back up and drop the dumbbells towards the back of your head. Breathe out and repeat the movement with the opposite leg. Perform 12 to 20 repetitions in total. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join me with this week workout. I hope you enjoyed it and I cannot wait to see you all next week.